Hello friends, welcome to Insights ICANN initiative. In today's video, we are going to discuss about OBC Commission. As you know that OBC Commission submits their report to President of India. In this context, let us understand what this is all about. First, as usually, we'll see the syllabus mapping. In your syllabus point of view, it is related to General Studies Paper 2, Governance, Constitution and the Social Justice. It includes the sub part of the syllabus, bodies constituted for the protection and betterment of the vulnerable sections. It includes National Commission for SC, ST and National Commission for BC. All this comes under this particular theme. Now in this video, we are going to discuss about first why it is in news. Then we'll discuss about how the OBC reservations evolved in India. Such as Mandal Commission, Kaka Kalelkar Commission, those are the things. Then we'll discuss about Justice Rohini Commission and the composition of the Justice Rohini Commission. Who are the members present in the Justice Rohini Commission? We'll see. Then why the people are demanding for the sub-categorization and what are the challenges in this process we are going to see. And we will also check about Supreme Court judgments related to this particular issue. So these are the things we are going to discuss in this particular video. First, let us examine why we are discussing in today's video Justice Rohini Commission. Actually, this commission is related to sub-categorization of OBCs. Students, in India, in some states, OBCs are categorized into category A, B, C, D, like that. But in India-wise, OBCs are classified as in a single sector or single category. There is no sub-categorization. To do the sub-categorization of OBCs, Justice Rohini Commission was appointed. And they were appointed by the president and they'll submit the report to the president also. That is what they done on their last working day. That is 2 days back on Monday. There was a last working day. On their last working day, they submitted this report. First, you have to understand, students, in India, we are giving reservations. In India, we are giving reservations in various ways. We are giving reservation in political aspects and, education aspects in terms of education and in terms of the public employment. Okay, these are the three levels we are giving the reservation. Now here you should understand to whom we are giving reservation. For example, political reservation we are giving to SC as well as ST. Okay, in Lok Sabha and Assembly reservation. In local government level, even we are giving to women, and based on the state, we are even giving the OBC reservation also. That means here the political reservation, women as well as OBCs. These are only in the certain levels. Next, education. In terms of education, we are giving reservation to SC, ST, OBC, and we are also giving reservation women and physically handicapped, and even we are giving reservation to EWS, economically weaker section. Employment also, it goes the same, SC and ST and OBC, and in employment women, and finally recently we added EWS. Now here the problem is in the OBC only few castes are getting the benefit, only few certain groups are getting the benefit. That is the reason some groups who are not representing in the education and employment, they are demanding that this OBC must be sub-categorized. This OBC must be sub-categorized into various levels, for example A, B, C and D, like that. So if your caste is in this particular group, you will enjoy the reservations given to that particular group. Okay. If this grouping is not there, normally how much reservation we are giving to OBCs? We are giving reservations around 27%. If this subcategorization is not there, only few people are claiming this 27. But if you divide this 27 into, for example, you divide into 5, 12, 8, 2%. If you divide like this, and if you are more backwards, then they will have more reservation. If you are already you are adequately represented, then you will get less representation or less reservation. So now your due share, this 12 percentage, which given to your particular group in OBC, you will get your reservation, which you did not get when there was no subcategorization. To do this subcategorization, Government of India, through President orders, they appointed the Rohini Commission. Rohini Commission was appointed. Rohini Commission was appointed for subcategorization. Subcategorization, give subcategorization. So they given the report now. We'll check that one. Okay. Initially, OBCs were not having the reservations in the education and public employment. The reservation to OBCs in education and public employment, these reservations are according to so Mandal, according to BP Mandal Commission. This Mandal Commission recommended reservation to OBCs. Before that, OBCs did not have reservation to OBC. Okay. Now tell me, students, who was the Prime Minister which implemented the Mandal Commission report? So who was the Prime Minister which implemented the Mandal Commission report? Tell me, students. Okay. When Mandal Commission recommended this OBC reservation, at that time OBC reservation was recommended 27% and it was challenged in the Supreme Court. Supreme Court in very popular judgment, Indra Sahani case. In this Indra Sahani case, Supreme Court supported the constitutionality of the OBCs. And Supreme Court also mentioned about the creamy layer. Supreme Court also mentioned about the creamy layer in OBCs. At the moment, the creamy layer in OBC is around 8 lakhs creamy layer. This background information you must know. Then you will understand the current affairs easily. Now let us see. The Rohini Commission submitted the report to the President of India. Then to study the social backwardness and educational backwardness of the BCs, the commission first we appointed was the Kaka Kalelkar Commission in 1953. Then subsequently we appointed the Mandal Commission in 1980. As I mentioned earlier, Mandal Commission recommended the reservation to OBCs, that was around 52%. And they studied around and they identified around 1257 communities as BC. Of course, this list keep on growing because the demands are coming up in the states. 27% BCs, and this commission identified the entire population of the BCs. They consist around 52% of the country's population. Actually, Article 340 is giving some obligation, duty on President that President must appoint, President should or must appoint a commission to investigate the conditions of the backward classes. By using these powers, Kaka Kalelkar Commission, Mandal Commission, these commissions were appointed by the President. Then backwards, the background information already I told you, some of the BCs, they are not enjoying the OBC reservations. And this categorization is also present already in some states levels. Around 9 states they categorized: Karnataka, Andhra Pradesh and Telangana, Tamil Nadu. So in South India, except Kerala, the majority of the South Indian states, they subcategorized the BC reservation. Then constitutional provisions. In Indian Constitution, Article 15, Clause 4, Clause 5, they specifically providing reservation to BCs in education. Whereas Article 16, Clause 4 is providing reservation to OBCs in employment. 4A is talking about reservations in promotions, but that is not applicable to BC. That is applicable only to SC and ST. Whereas 16.4B, it is saying that if any jobs given, allocated to SC, ST and BC, if they are not filled, those jobs will be added. That is known as carry forwards. They will be joined in the next notification. Okay, so that is applicable to BCs. But BCs don't get reservations in the promotions. That you have to understand. Okay, and next one is to study the BC. So obviously, previously, National Commission for BC, it used to be there. But previously, it was a statutory body. Through 102nd Constitution Amendment Act, the National Commission for BC, it was upgraded from statutory body to constitutional body. Now it is placed under Article 338B. Article 338 deals with the National Commission for SC, 338A, National Commission for ST, and 338B National Commission for BC. Already we discussed about Article 15 Clause 5, Article 16 Clause 4, 4B we discussed, 338B also we discussed. Then Justice Rohini Commission. If you look at here, Justice Rohini Commission consists of 4 members and it was headed by the Justice Rohini. She was the former Chief Justice of Delhi High Court. Rest of the 3 members were J.K. Bajaj, Director for Center for Policy Studies, New Delhi, and the Director for Anthropological Survey of India, Calcutta. This person is going to be the ex officio member, and Registrar General of Census, Registrar General of India and Census Commissioner. He is also going to be the ex officio member. You know that, students, ex officio means because of one position you will get another position. Same like Vice President is the ex officio of the Rajya Sabha Chairman, like that. Okay. Composition of the Rohini Commission, and the Rohini Commission was appointed in 2017 under the provisions of Article 340. As I mentioned earlier, Article 340 saying that President will appoint commission to study the conditions of the backward class. So, what is it's going to be there? Now, let's see. This commission was appointed by the President and it submitted the report to the President. What the President will do? President will lay those reports before the Parliament. If you are very good in the polity, try to answer this question, students. I am saying that Justice Rohini Commission given a report to President. Yeah. So President will submit those reports in Parliament during which time? During what time? Whether it will be the question hour or whether it will be the 0 hour. So during which time these reports will be submitted by the President? Let me know your answer in the comment section. Next, what is the objective? The objective already mentioned, that sub-categorization of OBCs. Then, so what is this commission is going to check? This commission will check if sub-categorization will be done, whether that going to be beneficial or not. It will also go through the OBC list. If any modification is required, it will suggest that modification, and it will devise and plan a few scientific criteria how to do this kind of OBC categorization. And believe me, it is going to be very politically sensitive issue. Next, data analyzed. This commission almost analyzed around 1.3 lakh central government jobs. That means in different jobs, which communities are represented adequately and which were not represented. Even they studied information related to the IIT, NIT, IIMs and AIMS, how the OBCs were represented in these organizations. According to the findings of this committee, around 97% of the jobs which allocated to the OBCs, out of that around 97, they are claiming only by the 25% of the OBC caste. That means out of OBC, 25% they are controlling the 97%. Then rest of the 75%, see how less in number they are in the jobs. 24.95% of these jobs they are enjoying by especially 10 communities. See again, out of the 25% of jobs, those out of that more or less 24.5% are enjoying by the 10 communities only. And around 983 OBC communities, that means around 37% out rest of the 75, out of the 75, around 37% of the OBCs, they are zero representing. Around 994 communities, they have represented only around 2.68%. So when you look at this data, you can understand how the distribution is unequal in nature. Okay. Next, what are the challenges before this commission? This commission did not have the data related to this kind of population, caste-based one, and regarding the demand for caste census, still it is not being conducted. Bihar government tried to issue notification regarding the caste census. It was challenged in the Patna High Court, and Patna High Court supported the caste census. Might be this going to be the beginning for caste census across the India. Let's see. But these are some of the challenges faced by the Rohini Commission. Supreme Court in the EV Chennai versus State of Andhra Pradesh 2004. This case was about the sub-categorization of SCs. In this judgment, Supreme Court observed that the sub-categorization of SCs scheduled caste should not be done. It is against the Article 14. Against the Article 14. So it prohibited the sub-categorization of SCs. So now let's see how the court will react for the sub-categorization of OBCs. Okay. Yesterday's video question, with reference to zero FIR, consider the following statements. So which one is the right answer? The correct statement will be the A. It is an FIR that is registered irrespective of the area wherever the offence is committed. Recently, the zero FIR was registered for the first time. Not recently, for very long back. That means at least 1-2 years back onwards, these are been, registered. So only one first statement is right. Now let's see today's question. Okay, students, consider the following statements. Read these two statements. One is about Article 350. The other one is about the Justice Rohini Commission. Tell me which statement is the incorrect statement, not the correct one, incorrect statement. Mains question. Discuss the constitutional as well as the legal dimensions related to the OBC subcategorization. What are these dimensions? Now, as we reach to the end of the video, let us recap what we discussed in this video. In today's video, we discussed about what is the meaning of OBC subcategorization, why it is required, and what are the reservations we are giving in terms of political, educational, and in terms of employment. We discussed about that, and we also gone through some constitutional provisions regarding the reservations. Apart from that, we also discussed about the composition of the Justice Rohini Commission and the challenges faced by the Justice Rohini Commission. This is about the detailed analysis related to the OBC subcategorization and Rohini Commission.